Okay folks, I'm going to jump into a new movie project right here. I've just opened Stop Motion Studio up. And when I select it, I'm going to click over on the right hand column just under the play button. And that's going to bring up all of my camera settings. Looks like we're on manual mode right now. We can go on a program mode as well. And I'm going to set it back to manual mode, because I really don't want my camera to be shifting and changing during this sequence. Focus. So you can really kind of fine tune what's going to be in focus. So this might be kind of nice. You could rack focus in between characters during the time that you're shooting. Right now that looks like a pretty good focus on both of these characters. I'm going to hit done. This is going over my ISO, and the lower my ISO is, the darker it's going to be. So that's my camera making an adjustment for how sensitive the sensor inside of the iPad is to light. Now the higher that I'm going to go with this number, the more grainier my shot's going to be. So that's something to keep in mind. So if you have more light available, you'll be at a lower ISO. This is my shutter speed. For 1/40th of a second, my shutter is going to be opening and closing to capture that shot. Since my camera is very close to my objects and it's basically set up on a table, so it's not going to be moving, 1/40th of a second shouldn't be any kind of a problem or create any kind of motion blur. Okay, and that's my zoom. That's a digital zoom, so that's not the same as a lens on an actual camera zooming in. Okay, so we're going to go back and we're going to hit done. And up top here is the timer, and I'm going to set this for 3 seconds. And I'm going to hit the red button. It's hitting photos right now with no movement. And sometimes having no movement is actually a nice thing. There might be subtle pauses in between actions that might actually make it look more natural when you don't have the movement in there. So it is something to consider. So at this point, I'm actually going to change my timer because I'm going to have more motion than what's going on. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the camera right above the red button, and I'm going to switch this to 10 seconds now. I'm going to hit done. And I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do here. Alright, let's take a look at this. We have 22 frames now that have been captured, so let's take a look and see what that looks like. Yeah, it was pretty fun. There's a couple shots like this one. I don't want to have that, so I'm going to click on it. I'm going to hit cut. Any ones with my hand that's still in there, like this one, I'm going to click on that one. I'm going to hit cut and take that out as well. So let's take a look and see what I can do with it when I'm done. So I'm going to hit the arrow over button. So all I did was select it with one finger. I'm going to click the square up in the left-hand side, upper left-hand corner with the arrow going up. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to hit Export Movie. I'm going to click Save Video. And I'm going to click Stop Motion, Add to my photos. Yes. Then I'm going to go over to my iMovie app, hit new, movie, and I'm going to select that, hit create movie. Now it's only 4 seconds long, so let's also add a sound effect in here as well. Let's look up dinosaur sounds. Perfect, that's what I need for this one. So I'm actually going to click on this sound. I'm going to click download. I'm going to hit download. With the downward arrow, that's showing my progress on my download. I'm halfway there currently at the moment. And go back to iMovie. And I've got my movie here. I'm going to click on Files. Here's my Jurassic sound. I'm going to select that. Change this to a background sound. And that's pretty cool. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did that. Okay, if I'm done with a video now, I'm going to click the Done button up on top, and I'm going to name this. Dinosaur Attack. All right. I'm going to go back to projects. I'm going to click on this again. I'm going to hit the square with the up arrow right down in the middle, and what I'm going to do is click Save Video, okay? And then I want to do HD 1080p. Okay, so that's been exported to my library. And then I just want to show you guys how you're going to upload this video as well. So I'm going to go to OneDrive. Okay, so this is how you're going to actually send me those video files when you're done. You're going to go to the OneDrive app, which you'll download from self-service and then sign into. Then you'll hit the plus button up on top here, and you can click upload, and you can go photos and videos, and we have this is the last video. I'm going to click done. It looks like it's right here. Okay. Play it to make sure that's the one. Okay, and it's going to be down here, and then I'm going to go click this again, and I'm going to hit share, and I'm going to hit Tyler, and I'm going to click send. Okay, and that video file is sent. And there's my notification that it just came up.